Pwede sir, edit mo na lang, tanggalin mo yun.
Yes, I'll cut it. Welcome to another session of Business Management with Global Torch. Welcome to the people of Oman, all the way from Abu Dhabi. My name is Joel, your trainer. We are discussing topics for business management to continue and to close our first level. Is that right, Jinguy, all the way from still Philippines?
Master, I'm already here in Oman.
Nasa Oman na. Nakauwi na pala si
Okay.
Jinguy. Nagbigay pa ng
Master,
pasalubong si Jinguy.
merong pilipit at saka paborita.
May pasalubong naman pala si Jinguy. Hindi nakaawit ng UAE. Let's proceed. We have here a systems approach to innovation, 7 interwoven areas. When we say innovation, being innovative, it is a marriage between creativity and um, like when you evolve, like evolution of something, you are being innovative, and then you are that is synonymous to being creative and you know like trying to evolve something that is already there, but you want it to be different. Say, for example, you have a burger as your product. How are you being innovative? How are you being different from the usual? Say, for example, in the Philippines, people are thinking of new ways how to lessen the cost. So if chicken burger is expensive, probably you can be innovative because there is abundance of products, certain products in your area. Why not create Hito burger? Create because Jingai's products are hito and fish. Probably create a patty that is made out of fish. So that is being innovative, something that is already there, but you're trying to improve it. You want to be creative about it. That is innovation. And I want you to have that kind of mindset. How is the usual businesses gonna be different from the usual? Say, for example, you have a business of a coffee shop, um, and there's an abundance of certain fruits, maybe in your province. Say, for example, you have a lot of durian. Maybe you can turn a durian into a coffee or tea. So that's being innovative. And I want you to have that kind of mindset that you need to stand out in your businesses because you don't want to be the usual. Because, when you are usual, then you will be just another store. And you know what happens to that? If you are a new in the competition, it's either you make it or you break it. What are the interwoven areas of being innovative? We have organizational, strategy, technology, process, product, and marketing. So in these areas in your businesses, that's one you try to be innovative. I want you to take note of these. In organizational aspect, how can you be innovative? Say, for example, maybe you will have a birthday leave, paid leave. That means that if it's the birthday of your employee, that employee gets to take a birthday leave, a paid one. So if it's your birthday, you just have to sign some paperwork and you would say, can I go on birthday leave? I want to celebrate with my family. But the day before, sabihin sa'yo, magpakain ka muna or maghanda ka for your um for your uh colleagues. So that's what you do. So other things of being innovative, um Probably you could think of ways on how to get incentives, bonuses. So those are part of organizational aspect and area of being innovative. Next, we have strategy. Strategy, may it be in your sales, could be your management skills. Because right now, I know that we have a lot of, you know, we have a lot in our plates, do a lot of things. So how are your organization, your company different in all aspects? Say for example, yesterday, I was in I hosted a surprise birthday party for the chairman of the Bayanihan Council here. Different leaders would have different approach when it comes to organizational or like a strategy on how their tutelage or their management be different from the others. Paano sila magiging kakaiba as a leader? How are they gonna be different in their legacies? So ang ginagawa noong kanyang project, so madami siyang project bukod sa mga DMW, Department of Migrant Workers projects. Gumagawa din sila ng like scholarships. That's why they tapped me eh. Sabi ganyan, Sir Joel, madami po tayong members na ganyan. What could be the possible help? And just timely, we also give that to our kabayans here. Ang bayaran na lang nila ay miscellaneous fee. So, yun din yung strategy niya. So, he's trying to tap the community, uh, also tinutulungan niya din yung mga businesses dito. So, it could be different approach from different leaders, but you as a business management student, managers in own field and own rights. So, how can you make difference when it comes to your strategy in building your business? Kung ikaw ay manager ng isang coffee shop, would you um, apply certain strategy? How can you be um, more approachable, more reliable? Probably this studies that you are doing, natututo ka sa klase natin, is already part of your strategy because you're learning from your co-members. At the same time, you're learning from me. So that's already a strategy. And then you get to apply it. May mga ganong situations, you get to ask the people in the room, you get to ask me, sir, what could be the best way in this situation? Kasi ganito po yung management style. May gusto po akong i-implement, hindi naman po approve. May gusto po akong i-implement, wala daw budget. Paano ko ibibigay or magagawa yung project ko hindi naman ako sinusuportahan. There's a lot of ways. I believe na patay lang ang walang remedyo. I heard that from my high school teacher where my classmates were whining about a project and then she like just burst out. Sabi niya ganyan, patay lang ang walang remedyo. Pag patay ka na, doon walang paraan. So that means while you're still alive, there's still a way. So you make a way. You as leaders, your own companies, organization, there's always, you find ways. Gawa kayo ng paraan. When you're dead, that's the time that there's no other options. And you're still alive, right? Do I still have students in this class? Do you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Technology. How can you be
Yes, sir.
innovative with technology? So in this time, you would see, or I find it somehow amazing when you get to a coffee shop and instead of the normal menu, makikita mo na yung mga tablets, no? Kasi this is the innovation of technology. I want you to also have that kind of mindset na hindi consumer na ang mindset nyo. You're already in the business side. You're already as a business development. You are in the marketing. Ang ano nyo is You're already in the management mindset. May mga coffee shop dito kasi sa UAE nung pupuntahan namin. Instead of ang order na sa regular menu, nasa tablet na yung order nila. Ay nagkaroon ng pandemic. So ang gagawin na lang nila parang i-scan mo na lang yung picture nandoon sa ilalim ng table. Tapos ano mo, may wifi naman sila. You get to order from your own phone. So those are a little enhancement, or these are the innovation when it comes to technology in businesses. Point of sale system. So automatic na pag nag-order sila doon, automatic na punta sa ang order doon sa cashier or doon where you take your order, and then you just make your payment either by card or cash. So yun ang nakikita mong changes, improvement when it comes to technology doon sa inyong businesses. What else? You could give me some samples probably in your workplace kung saan nagkaroon ng improvement when it comes to technology. You would also see right now businesses that are showcasing robots as servers. So yung mga robots, sila na mismo yung naghahatid. Nakita mo yung parang uh, like like brown robot from yung Star Wars. So may mga docs doon na nakalagay doon yung order mo. So wala nang human interaction doon. So those are the kind of technology. How can you apply that? I think with the small businesses that we are gonna put up, you might want to think of point of sales as the start of being innovative when it comes to your systems or your in this kind of area. Kasi pag kayo ay nag-avail of those kind of services, mas madali ang reporting nyo, financial report, mas madali ang inyong um, mas madali yung financial flow ninyong ng businesses nyo kasi it already automatically records everything. Your sales, your expenses, sales for the day, sales for the week, month, quarter, yearly. So may mga ganong klase ng system. I think I've seen that kung kayo ay nagkakashare sa inyong mga workplace. Process. How can you be innovative in your process? There are processes in all parts of the business. Maybe in supply chain. Say for example, ang ingredients nyo, yung mga itlog ng hito ni Jinguy, kinukuha pa niya somewhere in Visayas, and meron naman pala doon malapit sa kanya like 2 towns away. Where could it be more beneficial? Sabihin niya na mas mahal doon sa mas malapit sa kanya. Eh yung mas malayo, mas mura nga, mas matagal. So, you think of that kind of process sa supply chain ninyo. Saan ba tayo mas makakatipid? You are weighing your options, your pros and cons in your businesses. It's in all aspects. May you be a cafe manager right now. What could be your certain process in giving warning letters perhaps? May isa kang staff na hindi mo mautusan kasi siya daw ay galing na ng ibang restaurant at mataas na ang kanyang position doon. Eh, when you become like colleagues, he thought highly of himself. Bilang ikaw ang authority sa process, would you want to instill that process? Sige nga, mabigyan nga ng warning letter to, hindi nakikinig sa akin. So you think of that. Any process in your companies, you have to be aware as well. Product. How can your product, eto na. How can your product be innovative? Let's say yung sa beauty products ni Michelle was thinking of having beauty products, di ba? How it can be innovative? How can it be different? Ang dami ng pampaputi, ang dami ng pampaganda, ang dami ng pangpakinis. How is your product be different. Tama, Michelle? You can be an organic product, di ba? You can say that your beauty products is cruelty-free. Hindi sila nagagamit ng mga animals as samples. Instead, yung mga beauty products mo pala ay gawa um, gawa sa um, probably vegan product, vegan friendly. Your ingredients, your packaging, kasi ganun ang sustainability ngayon eh. The UA, I'm giving you the context. Ang 2030 kasi is the sustainability project. So all throughout the whole decade, they're trying to reduce waste. So ang anong pakulo ng mga tao, nakikilatch sila doon sa sustainability project na yun ng UAE. So nandyan na yung mga environmental products, yung mga packaging, nagiging organic, yung mga packaging, recycled materials. So yung packaging, may ingredients pala yun, may puto pala ng halaman doon. Pag tinanggal mo, pinunit-punit mo, nilagay mo sa lupa, binasa mo, tutubo as halaman. May mga ganun klase ng sustainability, no? Um, in our own homes, may mga makikita ka ng mga solar panels kasi init-init dito. So you can use the energy coming from the sun. Naglagay ka ng solar panel mo, nakaka-charge na pala. It can become as naka-convert mo yung energy na yun into um, to one full charge of your mobile. So may mga ganong klase ng innovation. Probably yung burger ulit, yung Hito Burger ni Jinguy, yung kanyang packaging, nakakain pala yung papel na nakabalot sa sa kanyang burger. So you being innovative, with zero waste ka doon. Sinerve mo, yung papel pala, edible din. So those are the kind of innovation that we get to do. Marketing. How can you be innovative with your marketing? I tell you, it is helpful. Yung pagpapanood nyo ng TikTok o yung pagpapanood nyo ng Reels sa Facebook or ng Shorts sa YouTube, that's very useful. Yung mga yan po ay nagagamit ninyo. Magagamit ninyo yan. When your mindset is coming from the business side already. Uy, ang cool nun ah. Ang galing naman ng mga gadgets na yun. May nakikita, may mga pina-follow ako na ganun sa TikTok at saka sa Facebook. Amazon Finds. Tapos nakikita mo doon yung mga usual na nahihirapan tayo. May mga gadgets na pala katulad nung um, pang squeeze ng lemon para hindi na mababasa yung kamay mo ng lemon. May pang grate ng like cheese na panggawa din pala ng pasta. May mga ganong klase ng innovative. So that's for products. And then how are we being innovative with our marketing strategies? You could use the socials right now. Influencer marketing is there. Yeah, that's true. Yung may mga followers. You could be innovative. Probably you become yourself an ambassador. Ibig sabihin, kung si Michelle ay mag-business ng beauty products, dapat ngayon pa lang, nag-aano na si Michelle. Nag-start na siyang maging beauty ambassador. Dapat si Michelle ay nagpo-post na ng mga pictures ng kanyang kuminis na balat through products. You know, we plant seeds. Tayo ay as early as now, we try to become visible in our market. And you have socials, no? May mga social media accounts kayo. And you become visible. I tell you, people buy from people they like. Uy, pumuti si Michelle parang kuminis, magamit niya. Ano kaya ginagamit ni Michelle? Uy, lumaki yung katawan ni Ernesto Nagda-diet coffee pala siya. Uy, si Samuel may kinakain na ganito or may ginagamit siya na ganito. Ano kaya yun? People become curious. and that's what you do, no? And our generation right now is a copycat. Whatever others do, they want to copy it. They want to experience it as well. So start from your own socials. Are we all friends on Facebook? Tayo ba ay magkakaibigan sa Facebook? Wait, let's all be friends on
Opo, opo.
Facebook nga ako para ma-monitor ko yung gawa nyo. It's my Facebook. Add me on Facebook later on. That's my Facebook account. Let's be friends on Facebook so we get to see. I also like share to my students whatever I see eh. Kunyari may nakikita ko, napanood ko, yes, Shark Tank, napanood ko yan. May puhunan ni Karen Dahil as sinesend ko yan sa mga students ko. Like, those are my students 2 years ago and we still talk. We still share ideas and we get updates with whatever we do in our lives. And that's somehow a continuous learning. We become friends. We become are each other's contacts, point of contact whenever we need help. So let's do that as well in this class. Let's proceed. Entrepreneurial ideas and creativity. Creativity, doing new things and old things, bringing old ideas to new products. People, places, convert it into money, making activity or ventures. In Oman, kanina nasasabi niyo, di ba, parang may like, look, problem. Sabihin natin yung sa mga ano, maybe you could do the mobile doctors, although that might need some permits. Yung mga may napapanood kasi ako dun sa mga kapuso mo, Jessica Soho, yung mga doctors na on-call. Probably that could be an innovation in their hospital needs. So may mga doctors sila mga on-call. So yung mga on-call, parang ino-order mo na lang sa talabat. And then you could pay for that service. Although that's tiring, that could be a good idea though. What are the innovation ng mga usual? Um, I want you to think yung business nyo would be innovative. Kasi people are always curious. People wants always new. I mean, people want new things. Gusto nila ng mga bago lagi. Kakaiba, something that they can brag, something that they can post, something that is interesting. So you apply that as well in your businesses. Sino pa ba ang hindi nagsisend nung, sino pa yung hindi nakakapag-send nung when I ask you to have a list of those details of your businesses? I have a friend now, she's opening events place. That's actually a thing here in the UAE, especially here in Abu Dhabi. So ang PEG, so ite-turn nila yung isang business office into an events place. So kanya-kanya na sila ng pakulo. Kahapon, yung sa pinag-hostan ko, where I get to host a birthday party of chairman. So, ang ano niya, flat siya, office area supposedly, pero ginawa nilang events place. Ano yung innovation sa kanila? Kanya-kanya talaga ng pakulo yung mga businesses na yan. May banda na sila kasi may nag-church daw doon. So ngayon, yung band ng church, they also get to be performing. So nagpe-perform din sila doon sa venue. 5 free songs. So kung o order or kung magre-request pa sila ng mga additional songs doon, eh, may ano na, may tip na kung gusto nilang mag-tip, eh pwede naman. So, those are strategies, marketing strategies of companies for their businesses. Ganun yun dito eh, parang siguro mga 200 or 150 square meters na office, gagawin nilang events place. Per 50 square meters na room, may theme. Say for example, square or rectangle yung side. On a regular, meron dito spring, summer, fall, winter theme. Okay, ang mga season. So, kanya-kanya sila ng pakulo doon sa kanilang mga businesses. And they would rent it. May promotion sila pag weekdays eh. Parang 600 dirhams lang for 12 hours. Pwede, sa'yo na yung buong venue na yon. And then pag weekdays, magdo-double siya. Parang magiging 1,2, 1,5, yun yung babayaran mo. May mga events place na food lang ang babayaran mo. Umorder ka na. So nakikipag-tie up sila doon sa mga magluluto. So those can be your businesses. Think about what business that you could use. While you are there, katulad niya si Michelle, di ba, beauty products yung gusto niya. O Michelle, ha? Try to be an ambassador, a beauty ambassador, kung yan ang iyong gustong business. Because that's the trend right now. You can do my creativity by saying it is about rising above the conventional way of thinking to improve and create unique approaches to ideas. Creativity can be seen as an ability. You can either have a natural ability to perform or you can learn and improve on what you have, as everybody has something they can tap into. So that is creativity. We define creativity before like something as unique. Siguro kapag unique ka or when you draw something, o yung creative naman ito, you can apply that as well as being a business owner, a business manager. O yung creative naman ni Sir, nag-decor siya ngayon. Ano ba ang theme natin ng summer still eh? Probably you could create some decorations or a photo wall in your business, in your coffee shop. People will start taking pictures there. This is very useful. I can see this as a staple and a standard in every coffee shops here in the UAE. Para mga theme coffee shops sila. Magkakaroon sila ng isang photo wall. Also, restaurants would do this. Where people will take photos there and then they posted it on social media without tagging them. People that would see their photos will already know where that place is. People will become curious. Uy, ang ganda naman nito. Saan ka makakapagpa-picture ng may pakpak sa background? Eh makikita nila doon may pangalan yung business. And that's already marked. Ginagamit nila yung mga kumakain doon as ambassadors for their businesses. Naka-market sila through them because they're, being creative to that. What else? I had lunch one time and I think the name was Shrimp Pot. Para siyang Cajun, parang dampa ang peg niya, where you get to eat like a bunch of seafood on top of rice. Tapos, yung seafood would contain crab, squid ball, what was the ingredients of that is again? So yung Cajun, na probably nakakita naman na kayo ng ganun. Like, mais, may mga ganun sila. So that could...
Seafood boil.
Yeah. Yung seafood.
Potato.
Yes, that's true. So it would be there. Tapos ang nakalagay sa wall nila, buckets. Parang, alam mo yung maliliit na buckets. So, nagiging photo wall doon, tapos malaking logo. People would like to take photos in a good background. So that could be applicable sa inyo. People will talk about your business, will talk about your company, will talk about your brand. So that is being creative. The idea of creativity today means thinking out of the box. Note that. People, wait 1 second. Out of the box. So how can you think out of the box? Nasaan na yung pang paintbrush ko? Ay, wala palang paintbrush. Alright. So that is thinking out of the box. Understanding there might be limits to what you can do, trying to overcome these, and improving on results. Creativity involves more than thinking things up. It is taking those ideas and developing them. For example, if it is an item you wish to make, then you have to imagine, design, and build it. Or if it is a new concept or idea, you should be able to test it out and prove that it works. Recently, I went to an expo here in Abu Dhabi. Meron sila, dahil nagsusustain sila mga sustainability, I got this. Pakita ko sa inyo. So, ang giveaway nila, namimigay sila ng ganito. So, ito ay... Wait, let me just fix my camera. So, ang peg nila ay ito. So, ito yung mga giveaway nila. Make switch. So, you can grow. Pag naubos daw yung pencil, pwede mo siyang itanim. So, ito yung lapis. Pag tinasahan mo yan, naubos na. At the end of it, may buto. So, yung mga ganun silang pakulo. It's being creative, no? So, kanya sila ng mga pakulo sa kanilang giveaway. Because we're being sustainable. From packaging to from ingredients to packaging, lahat sustainable. We have already heard this. Tagal-tagal na nito. Diyos ko, bata pa ako, naririnig na natin yung reuse, reduce, recycle, 3 Rs. Tumanda na ako lahat-lahat. Yun pa rin ang try ng mga tao. What's going on? Di ba na, are we not taking care of Mother Earth? Wala ba tayong ginagawa? Hindi natin nararamdaman yan dito sa Middle East. Wala tayong baha, wala tayong typhoon. Pero back in the Philippines, you've seen it, di ba? I was listening to the news yesterday, and was that again? Northern area, Bulacan and Laguna are flooded because there is an airport being done in Bulacan. Bulacan ba yun or Laguna? So nagkakaroon ng airport doon, tinatayuan ng airport. In northern part, Ilocano area, sino nga Ilocano dito? Si Jinguy, no? Sa Ilocano part, Ilocano ka, di ba?
Hindi po.
Hindi ba? So,
Kaya po.
maybe a different course, a different class. But yes, so may mga, yung sa area nun, binaha. Because probably excavation doon sa construction. Yung tinapon mong basura, ibabalik sa'yo. Shores in the Philippines are becoming, you know, nagiging dump site after this flood. Manila Bay itself, di ba? Yung mga basura natin, ang tagal-tagal na ng problema, hanggang ngayon problema pa rin. How can you be of help? I love watching videos, yung tech sa Facebook, nakikita mo kasi yung algorithm, kapag nag-like ka ng isang mga ganun, tuloy-tuloy na ganun yung lalabas. Yung food scraps, Akalain niyo yun na ang 'di ba kapag kumain ka ng pineapple, hindi mo man maano yung part niya, yung whole parts. Sa Thailand pala, what they do, yung whole part ng ng pineapple na gagamit. Leaves for threads of clothing. So pwede siyang gawing hibla kasi 'di ba pag inano mo yun may hibla doon. So pwede siyang gawing hibla for clothing. Yung balat mismo nung pineapple, pwede mo siyang i-ferment and gawing cleaning products. May ganun pala. So zero scrap ka doon. And did you even know na pati sa Thailand, there is this technology na yung balahibo ng manok, mamaya papanood ko kasi baka makopyright na naman ako, hindi ko pwedeng ipalabas dito na naka-record, na pwedeng kainin. So kinakain na nila yung balahibo ng manok. So it was being processed and because that's protein, parang hair yun eh, like yung balahibo, and then it can turn into a meat. So, all parts, kawawa naman yung manok. Walang takas from from laman hanggang balahibo. So, there could be those type of innovation and zero waste. Diba ganun yung goal lagi, parang zero waste. Yung mga plastic natin, biodegradable. What are the things that they do right now? Lucky tayo dito sa Middle East. We don't have that kind of problem. There are cities in the Philippines that they would implement the paper bag, di ba? Bawal na ang plastic. Encourage pa sila na magdala ng sarili nilang trolley para sa pinalengke nila kasi wala na ngang plastic. Kung yung plastic, extra cost, bibilhin mo na. Hindi na siya part of ano. So those are kind of movements to have a zero waste life. I would even see some businesses that zero waste talaga. Magdadala ka ng sarili mong bote, lagyan mo yun ng oil, lagyan mo ng suka, ng toyo, ng bigas. So mga bote-bote na yung ilalagay mo doon. So those are mga zero waste movement. Tagal nang may ganyan, hanggang ngayon problema pa rin siya. What's going on? Let's proceed. I'm sharing you now the okay. So I'm sharing you now a new slide. I'm just finding it from my all right. It says here, the way we think or define creativity today is something that has only recently come into being. This is because in past cultures, any ideas were seen more as discoveries or reproduction or what already existed. Creativity as we know it today only started evolving during the early parts of 20th century when focus was placed on the individual and the different types of personalities, which has since developed over the years. So I tell you, in this time, people are very creative when it comes to their businesses. So you might as well have that kind of creativity because I will be starting sending you samples of business plans where that could be your guide doon sa pagbuo ng inyong final project. What is the benefits of being creative? The studies concerning creativity might only be beginning, and there is a lot still to learn and discover about the brain. However, there have been quite a few discoveries concerning the benefits of creativity, even though how it all works still in the process. Benefits of being creativity, as I told you, that will help you a lot when it comes to your marketing. People will start talking about you. And when people talk about you, that's already a marketing for your business. Being creative can help to stabilize emotion. Many therapies involve creative tasks such as art, dance, and music. These activities and creative activities can help those who suffer from mental disorder like depression, anxiety, dementia, Alzheimer's, and post-traumatic stress disorders. This could be some of the benefits of being creative. However, our context is being creative on your business ideas. How can you be different from the usual businesses that there are already existing? When you are in the process of creating something, not only you are more relaxed, but it can also be energizing and stimulating as well as help you to focus your attention in on the current task. And there is some excitement about what the outcome will be. Tinanong ko kayo nung nakaraan, where will be the location of your businesses? So it's either here in the Middle East, or it could be back in the Philippines. So you think because that will determine the licenses, that will determine the needs of your business. Have you already checked? Kayo ba ay nagkakaroon na ng analysis doon sa iniisip nyo na business? Probably as early as now, you should be doing that because that will help us to have an idea of what we are putting out there as your business plans. I'm now finding the new slide, and here you go. Top a growth mindset to drive business, seeking out learners. Oftentimes in business, as expertise increases, individuals struggle more and more to see new solutions or ideas. Learning stalls, and this leads businesses to get stuck in their thinking. In order to adopt a growth mindset that can fuel your organization forward, you must focus on people capacity, not their pedigree. As such, recruitment should value people who show a real commitment to learning. These people will help build a learning culture, develop independently. These people collaborate collaborate successfully and be able to adapt to whatever challenges arise. Lastly, individuals that value learning and show a capacity and passion for continual knowledge have a natural growth mindset that can move any business towards success. So I'm telling you, this activity that we're doing right now, that you are studying global torch online, is already a step for your growth. You are learning from each other. You are learning from me. You are learning from my past learnings, the examples that I give that is helpful for you. Dahil tayo po, nagbibuild tayo ng business mindset. You yourself are on the perspective now of a manager, business owner. That's what we're trying to goal here. Now, I'm telling you, let me ask this. For those manage, kasi when I ask you your work, I think you already are managing people eh. What could be your present problem when it comes to managing right now? As a manager, what are you going through? I want you to type that in the chat box. In the chat box here, what are the problems that you are encountering in your workplace? Is it through staff, um, ingredients, supply chain sa businesses ninyo? Or probably management? What could be what are you going through right now? What could be the current problem in your companies? Think of that and type it here. Problem. Workplace. That you observe. Na-observe mo na there could be something that you can be help of. Ooh. Ernesto said, language barrier. That's true. Language barrier with your colleagues or language barrier with your customers. That's actually a good example, huh? Yes, Ernesto. What do you think? How is a language barrier a problem?
Language barrier with my staffs because mostly of them is from Bangladesh and Indian and they cannot speak English properly as well as Arabic. So sometimes it was a struggle for me because as of now I am handling an central kitchen. So we are supplying products from 5 stores. So it's a little bit hard for me to communicate with them because they're speaking with your own language like Bangladeshi and Indian language. So
Yes.
that's the
That's
big
a valid yes. That's actually a valid problem given that we are in uh melting pot of expats, Middle East. Madaming English is not their first language. Lucky us in the Philippines, we are exposed with English. No other countries in in Asia other than the Philippines that is mostly exposed with English. Ang alphabet natin is similar to English alphabet. We have so many words that are borrowed from the English language. Pag tinaglish mo, di ba, kaya nga may taglish tayo na salita because we are very familiar. The instructions in our shampoo, sachet, English ang nakalagay dyan kahit sa mga noodles na ginagawa natin. So we are very familiar with English. Tindahan, you could say Nena store, Nena sari-sari store. O, di ba English pa rin yun? The names that are in, that's why there are many expats that can easily like live in the Philippines because we are very familiar. It's easy to read because our alphabet is just the same. How we pronounce it is how we spell it. That's why Filipino language is very easy to learn. So that's our advantage to other countries. Eh sa kanila kasi, nakasulat pa rin in their own letters. Diba? They have their own letters. So that's the benefit for us. How are we gonna bridge and how are we gonna solve that problem? You could tap a community or a training facility that could teach English to these students or I mean to these employees an hour or two. Actually, if I have time, I think ang tagal-tagal ko nang nag-a-abroad. Not even a little of Arabic language I've learned. Hindi ko siya natutunan. And that's like a fault, no? I think that was somehow a mistake from my end. Sana pala, somehow little bit inaral ko yung mga kahit instructionals. Hindi sana I'm like more valuable. I get to deal with like that market. Eh, kasi English din naman ang ginagamit nila. So I became comfortable that I get to talk to that. Pero sana kung naiintindihan ko sila, sana I think that makes me more upgraded as an individual if I get to learn their language. Sino nakakapag-Arabic dito? Ernesto, do you speak Arabic?
Yes, sir. I can speak Arabic and understand, but not full Arabic, sir.
Instructional is actually already good, you know, how to do this,
Yes.
how to do that. Mushkila. What else? Fulus. What about you, Robert? Do you speak Arabic?
Kaunti lang, sir. Not
Yes.
fluid.
It's actually an additional, no? You get to. People tends to like you. Samuel, do you speak Arabic? Jinguy, ikaw nag-Arabic ka?
Basic lang, sir.
Yes.
Kaliwali.
So yung mga pagbibilang, di ba? You get to do that. It is an additional skill for us if we get to learn the language. Well, that's a different course. That's a different subject, but it really helps if we get to understand the country that we are in. It's paying respect to them at the same time. That's an added value for you as an individual, a colleague, as an employee. You get to, you know, be valuable. Hindi ko nga natutunan yun. Hindi ko din inaral eh. Siguro, I could have done better. But I'm not staying long naman sa Arabic-speaking country. So, we think forward. Building culture that is willing to take risk and accept failure. An inevitable part of growth is failure. And adopting a growth mindset means accepting the chance that in the end you might fail. But innovation, creativity, and fueling a business forward wouldn't be possible if people weren't willing to take risk. And often this starts at the top. Leaders should set an example, but also allow all employees to take leadership roles, giving individuals the independence and freedom to try things, fail, and learn from their mistakes. Taking on challenges is the key. The organizations are capable of taking on challenges, even if it themselves for success. So acceptance of failure. If your business idea doesn't sell, ibig sabihin walang may gusto ng produkto mo, walang gusto ng ng services mo. It might be a boom for the first 3 months and then later on it didn't flourish, hindi siya naging successful. What could be your actions on that? Sabihin natin yung business ni Michelle Beauty Products, hindi nag-boom. Sabing ganyan, nabash pa si Michelle. Ibebenta ka ng pangpaganda, di ka naman maganda. So walang bibili sa'yo. Michelle, ano magiging mo doon? Reaction mo doon? Binash ka.
Ignore lang, sir, and then focus lang sa goal.
I like it. Yes, I like that. That's true. We cannot please everyone. I think acceptance of failure, it's inevitable, sabi dyan. Hindi natin maiiwasan. That's what it means in Tagalog, inevitable. So, we cannot please everyone. People are jealous. People could be jealous. People can be destructive. People can be, we cannot please them. So I love what Michelle said, that it's true. Focus on your goal. Ignore lang. And now, wala nang bumibili sa'yo, Michelle. What could be your actions? Ay, parang gumawa ka ng 1,000 products tapos hindi man nabenta. What could be your steps?
First, sir, is kumuha ng endorser, sir.
Oh, yes. So marketing agad yung naging ideas mo. Go on. What are you gonna do? Build beauty products.
Kumuha ng mga influencers, sir. Ganun. Yung sikat, kunyari sa YouTube, ayan, TikToks.
Marketing agad yung naging idea nga. That's true, no? I mean, that's actually valid. That's true. First thing we need to do is, what went wrong? We have an evaluation. We do evaluation of your business. What went wrong? Bakit hindi tayo nabibenta? Kasi that's always the first step, no? We take a look within the business. Ikaw muna, kasi ikaw ang may-ari nun eh. Ikaw may idea nun. Ikaw ang manager, ikaw yung leader. So you have to you have to have that skill of self-awareness. Ano yung mali? What could have we done? What could have we been doing wrong? Ano yung, bakit hindi pumatok? So dapat ikaw self-aware ka. Let me type that here. doon sa business mo, ikaw mismo, dapat holistic yung knowledge mo about what you're selling. Hindi mo naman pala alam, paano mo maibebenta yung product? Hindi mo naman pala alam yung ingredients, hindi mo naman pa alam yung strategy, ikaw may-ari nun, ikaw manager nun, hindi mo alam. Do you think you're capable of doing an evaluation? That's why we're studying. If the beauty product is not sellable, bakit kaya? Tapos, puppy, ay oo nga pala, yung mga tao dito, hindi naman sila nagpapaputi, gusto pala nila tan. Beauty products kasi baka the problem could be, ay walang delivery. Oh, from knowing your problem, then you are coming up with a solution. 'Di ba? Nakakaisip ka ngayon ng solusyon because you are self-aware. Think of the problem, and then comes the solution. Ay, walang delivery. Lagay ko kaya to sa noon. Anong delivery services sa Uman? May noon kayo dyan? Talabat? May talabat kayo? Sabi ni Ernesto, baka yung mga delivery
Meron,
services.
sir.
Talabat?
Talabat po.
Magkano ang charge ng talabat sa inyo dyan?
500 by sako. Ay,
Morning.
500 by sako, sir. Depende po, sir.
Yes. 1 second. All right, let's continue. It says there, ayun, when we are aware of the problems, talabat. Maybe you can partner up with talabat or also noon. Kasi and then that will have mga strategies because again, patay lang ang walang you make ways. Hindi mo pwedeng wala. Kaya mga naisip ng business na yan dahil find the needs eh. Have that mindset yung giving you. Hindi ka naman magtatayo ng business na wala kang kukuha at walang nangangailangan ng service. As early as now, you think of a business that has buying customer. Don't have a working business, you don't have a paying customer. Sabi niya dito, tama naman. Product failed because you're not targeting the right market. Sharing you an experience because I'm iba yung natural curl in curly hair. The products that are available back in the Philippines does not fit me. So hindi ako, it's not for me. Puro pag natin long straight hair and full hair. Growing up, I didn't see products on commercial for my, for my curly hair. So, ang lagi kong gupit until college, my mom, yeah, doesn't even know. Lagi kaming kalbo from elementary myself didn't know what to do with my hair. Wala kasi naman. When I graduated,
Sir Joel, nawawala-wala po yung audio, sir.
what about now? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Nice, good, sir.
All right. So we were talking about your businesses and tapping the right market. So wala akong products na magamit. When I was in college, straightening products, which is very harmful for your scalp and skin. So college days ko, I mean, when I was already working, so I would straighten my hair every 3 weeks. So may cream siya, pinapatay niya yung buhok. So it's like, magano siya, straighten siya. And then when I moved when I moved overseas, doon pa lang ako nakakita ng mga products for curly hair. Kasi nga syempre yung mga natural dito pang curly. I am using like a curl activator sa for my hair. So lush yung curls ko. Saan ba yun? I'll give you samples. Pakitaan ko kayo. It is in my Instagram. So what I'm saying here is the importance of targeting your market. I'll show you samples. When I moved here, that is when I realized that, uy, dito pala yung products na available sa akin. Kasi ang hirap na hirap ako makahanap ng produkto para sa buhok. So I would harmful yan sa skin. When I was quarantined, I had COVID. That's when I embraced my curls. May product pala. African products ang ginagamit namin dito. So, that's when I got to see a product that suits me. And that's the importance of knowing your market and becoming aware of the products. Pag nandito ka sa Oman, sino yung mga bibili? Identify mo. Again, mindset. Pag beauty products, tas dito ako sa Oman magbebenta. Bibili kaya? Yung mga Pinoy ba dito nagpapaputi? Yung mga Pinoy ba dito gustong pumuti? Yung mga Pinoy ba dito gustong kuminis at gustong gumanda? Yes, gusto nga nila makabenta nga ng ganito. Yung sa province ni Jinguy, yung mga tao ba dito gusto ng hito? Baka hindi naman nila gusto ng hito. Pero gustuhin nila ang hito. Anong gagawin ko? So you, as a business owner, a manager, an innovator when it comes to business, those are your mindset. Do you all agree?
Agree, sir.
Agree, sir. Agree.